để nó cúi ra su thọ thọ hở chú trồng nụ trồng chữ trồng nạt trồng chi trồng nàn giờ chín giờ trồng ti trồng vi trồng phong dư mỏ chuột số lệnh cho tuตัวช่าง ST Universal Video เจ้าชานตัวจูยูจูจันจิมง Part R เดิดไหลตรอมากเนาะเมียปู่ไปจอดเถิดทิ้งจอเราจอดจอดนายทหารจัวจอดตู้จอยศเต้าใจของปลีลุนเดอจอดนายพลอเมริกาคือปัวเต้ามั่วจอดเหรียญอวดเลชัดเต้นหรือตัวไปจอดนายทหารให้จอดตู้จอvì po tàu công tên ru America từ trang cho tới chiều công sản nhớ tới chiều là chỗ tàu có bé sống nụ nọ cho nụ chữ America hai cho nai phunสลักเทตลุกขอนโยช่างแต่เราไปสิงอเมริกาฮัมลาเตฮัดาไปรงชาแต่ไปมวยจะพงยืมงตอกงเต็นรูเปวัดจัวจอยัดแต่เชื่อเอเชียไปตูชาvìแต่ไม่จอมงตอมอตอนช่างตูชาปวลุเตเชอเสาเจนเดเตเชอยูพิงเตอจังเตเชอกงสังไอเมตอปลุตัวlỡ bê cho tờ phang tổ tôn hình tôi tầm đẹp sau hơn lỡ phải trong the America chỉ bao dù mẹ tê chán gì chán đâu cứ mẹ tao ở thang rồi bê giờ lên lúc nó bê cha ở lúc công trình nó dù dù mẹ tê chán gì cứ mẹ tao công tên rồi bê giang thang rồi lỡ
Our city welcomes the Laotian people, and we're very pleased that you have chosen our city to hold your gathering, and hope your stay here is very enjoyable and a memorable occasion which will compel you to return here in the future. 28 years ago, I went to Southeast Asia to fight in the countries of Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia to repel the invading armies from Hanoi. There I learned of the Laotian people and the centuries in which they have fought many invaders to protect their freedoms from those who would oppress them. We are honored you have chosen our city, and I am honored that I was able to do my small part in helping you fight those invaders. On behalf of the mayor of the city of Golden, welcome and thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce Colonel Phongsamut
I would like to thank the committee and all members who organized this memorable meeting to recognize the Lao people who fought the communists hand in hand with American forces. Otherwise, at that time, in Indo-Chinese War, with the Viet Minh, not with the Viet Cong, is an Indo-Chinese veteran. I took two wars with the French, with the Americans. And I'm still alive, and still fighting, not retired yet. That's why I'm 62 years old. Still stand up. I would like to express our veteran, Vietnam veteran around all the United States to look in the case of Laos. Laos, small country. Our neighbor is big, Thai, Vietnam, and China. We need to help because the Cold War is over. And Laos is still invaded by the North Vietnamese. They're still there. Despite the Asian member is accepted the North Vietnamese as a full member in this month. Why? They still have the North Vietnamese troop in Laos. For what purpose? We need you, American people, veteran, senator, congressman, and Christopher and President Clinton, despite of his draft on the Vietnam War. We need help you to write a petition to the President Clinton, to Warren Christopher, to tell the North Vietnamese embassy in Washington now to get out of Laos. Laos, we have many ethnies. Hmong, Miang, Khmu, and Lao Thang in the fourth region and the third region. The Hmong is on the second region and the fourth region. There are many ethnies who fought the communists with the special force. I represent him on the behalf today to ask you your help. Please help us to tell North Vietnamese to get out of Laos. Laos, let us alone. We need a freedom. We need a free election like Cambodia. Vientiane peace agreement signed between two factions, between the communists and the free vote, guaranteed by the United States and the United Nations, who called CIC in that time. That election must be held in Laos like in Cambodia, which is specified on the peace agreement, in Paris peace agreement, and in Laos Vientiane peace agreement in 1973. It's very easy for Laos. It's just you to look back and help us. Thank you.
General Hall was of that generation of Americans who had to fight and win before they came home, or there would be no freedom. General Hall left his brother on Iwo Jima. He lies there among the dead. General Hall was part of that magnificent group of American airmen who sustained the war against Japan and inevitably led to an unconditional surrender from the Empire of Japan. General Hall continues to be that eagle. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce a good friend, a significant warrior, General Jim Hall.
It is my privilege and honor to be with you here today. I will now read a proclamation from the Congress of the United States, House of Representatives, Washington, D.C., 20 July 1995. On behalf of a grateful people of the United States and the citizens of Colorado, we award today the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Medal in honor of dedicated service and support of the American Armed Forces of the United States in the Vietnam War. This citation is in recognition of outstanding performance of duty in action against enemy forces in his native country of Laos. He successfully executed primary missions for air support and combat logistics support for United States military forces, to include the rescuing of American air personnel during the battles in the theater of operation. It further commemorates Laotian Hmong during the war in the Vietnam conflict. The medal is inscribed as follows: in honor of those men and women who gave of themselves in an effort to ensure democracy and peace throughout the world. This medal is struck by an act of Congress 1984. I commend you for your bravery and loyalty to the United States. Signed, Dan Schaefer, Member of Congress, 6th District of Colorado.
I would like, as I leave, to introduce to you our next speaker, Mr. Ed Waring. He is the State Commander of the State Department of Colorado, the American Legion.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here today, and it's an honor to be part of these ceremonies. 20 years ago, the United States recalled its military presence in Southeast Asia. Left behind were many people of 3 countries unable to defend themselves from the communist onslaught of the North. More importantly, left behind were American staunch allies, the Lo Hmong people, who since 1961 had supported U.S. efforts to prevent the spread of communism. Over the last 20 years, 300,000 of these people have made their way to America, where they have found, guaranteed, the same freedoms that they had fought to preserve in their homeland. Quietly, they have gone about the business of becoming American citizens, adapting to a new culture, and taking advantage of the educational opportunities they were denied in their own homelands. Today, there are Lo Hmong soldiers, sailors, and airmen. They are the newest wave of the American defenders of freedom, following their ancestors' belief that all people have the right to live free. I'm here today on behalf of the largest veterans organization, so we can be part of this long overdue recognition of your loyal allies who sacrificed over 40,000 lives in support of the American forces in Military Regions 2 in Laos during the Vietnam years. On behalf of the American Legion Department of Colorado, it is my pleasure and honor to present this plaque to the Liaison people, the Lao Hmong soldiers. I would like to read this inscription. It states, "The veterans of the American Legion, Department of Colorado, gratefully acknowledges the Lao Hmong warriors for service, sacrifice, and valor in support of the U.S. forces during 1961 through 1975 in Military Region Number 2 of Laos, dated July 22nd, 1995, Golden, Colorado." I would like to present this to Colonel Ni Lu Vong. Again, it's my honor, and to all the Lao Hmong warriors out there, I salute you. Thank you.
A co-chairman of the American Recognition Committee, who has been responsible for the authority and the presentation of these medals, Bill Bilodeau, will conduct the presentation services.
The next symbolic medal will be presented to Colonel Hang Sao, representing for this tribute the former soldiers who served in support of U.S. forces in Military Region 2 in Laos during the Vietnam War years. Colonel Hang.
Colonel, from one old soldier to another old soldier. Make this award my pleasure.
Thank you for the American Tribute Committee to give me a medal on behalf of the Hmong people. Thank you very much. 我们的梦想，我那工作在路练的呢，都要为美家，个地人家梦实了，路帮我做着，我一家都做了，不但不做好了，别叫盘到，要叫个做，我都要都着，搞鸡盘，人家要叫个找跑做要叫别生，我一个要不叫鸡盘，要来弄呢，别实了。 到多你那有就不得再登记的找登上，佢不到多不要别了，别说到多就好了。要来那股我没事在找哈，找佢没帮在帮到没知道了，没上做事，我都到准备了。要来那股我没事在找，股知道来那股这三个没事在那，那么这一plan有就别叫佢没正常。 播了，被他到做鸟的天咯，还被他的故事也到了没来咯，被有走了，被是走上走。Please stand up about few minutes. 到了，ขนาดไม่ใช่เลยฮะขนาดจะเราซื้ออเมริกันเนี่ยเราซื้อตู้
To ask Colonel Neil Lu Vang, representing for this tribute the Lao Hmong soldiers of Colorado, to please step forward and be awarded your medal by General Adderholt.
我就弄到，当然我就拿住阿美干，到么一路建起，就古路建起呢，也一路建起，劳动的边方，边了不太了做蛋炒，路人工人化，被巴罗天罗八被，头路啊，早就一了么说了下就去。นู่นน่ะไปตัวตอนกับชงจอไปตัวเชื่ออเมริกันไปมาเลยเช่าตัวกูกาไปตัวเจนจีแล้วตอนนู่นน่ะไปเที่ยวตัวชิวชีแล้วมึงมาไปตัวกงเช่นน่ะรู้เจนจีน่ะอย่าไปตัวเยอะล้อในผมระบอกตัวใจเกี่ยวชีล้อจีตัวพอจริงเลยกูจะใจแล้วก็ยังจะชอบสาลิจ่าเราล้วนจ่อเรามาให้ตัวรู้เจนจีแล้วเป็นมึงเป็นเราตันจ่อที่ชีรู้เจนจีอย่างนี้เนาะmà của hai đôi cha tàu sẽ là bao và sẽ là chỉ tao tổ xe thia thì không mà xả được vậy của trong lần tàu trong đại của cho nó chứa American tàu model của mua lúc tiền chỉ một chỉ bao tài của chỉ cho luôn đó cổ tiền nó đó bây giờ được chỉ tao nào thế gì của chồng
On a show.
The third symbolic medal to be presented here today, the choice of the tribute committee to receive this medal is Dr. Yang Dao, PhD, representing for this tribute the Lao Hmong citizens of the United States and all over the free world. Dr. Yang Dao.
my American friends, my countrymen, I was not expecting to receive this medal. I was very, very touched by this. I came here to honor our forgotten heroes, Americans and Laotians. Even though I wasn't in the army, but it was my duty to fight politically for the freedom of our country, and I continue to do so. Cú ta ở cho ít trong nhiệt gì cứ tin linh cha mong sợ. Nông nào cú tuần này nó, do vì ở tia mua này cho nhiệt cho gì, cho cứ cho ti, cho nên cho cha mong. Tàu mua này cho tròn trà cho là một bùa rồi bé lo tê chờ cỏ bé hay nên lo cho tàn đó tí xí. Một giờ kỳ yêu thành ổn định nhau xử luật. Tàu này to su nhau rồi nè. Cú giờ ít tụt lùa thầu chỉnh cần đang nhân phát kỳ tê. Cú là to su nhau nhiều lặng thì nhau tăng vật thịt. Thầu lùa chỉ cho bên mong giờ ít chân này thế. Đâu America ít chân đế chờ cấu cho America. Mà cú lùa xia. Cú giờ tụ sợ hại nhau đâu phát kỳ tê. Nhau là tụi chỉnh lại. 我叫都跟到梦呀到巴黎是的哪打，叫都跟到老做呀巴黎是的哪打。头古跟到爹，古到家老母，我一头都知就你就你就知，就别人地头老做。โดยความหวังให้เดียกูเราเนาะนี่เชิงการรถที่เชิง một đợt ta kia vào mình ta chỉ thầu cơ nên sẽ được bao ta nữa b lúc tí chờ được bộ chua rồi mới ít kho nên cho nên đi chỉ ít xe bao là trong tụ chỉ bao thầu lúc chỉ liền tụ ít xe chỉ bỏ xa chỗ chi cho cộng trà chia cho bà thế nào là cho nhá là bảo tê sẽ đợi cho tu trò mù vi lông chênh có thể sẽ ta nó thì cú nó ta một chùa sẽ đến cho số lượng phụ mà một thó cả sẽ đến cho số lượng phụ mà ba hai cả cho cùng cha thì chỉ trong một tuổi lông chênh nó sẽ đến cho số lượng phụ mà thả ta cú tao một chùa phụ mi vong bị chếtด้วยความแนะนำเดี๋ยวเสด็จจะสนุกประมาวิลีนอจอเนี่ยลงจริงที่จีเกิดขึ้นเที่ยวเราเป็นจงเนี่ยจีคือที่หนึ่งจะเสด็จที่ลีมาเขียนตัวจะรู้ตัวเป็นตัวสัตย์ที่อเมริกาเนาะอย่าวิลีนอนู่นเนาะกรุงโรเซียตัวเหตุจะเนี่ยจะเนี่ยจะจีจะคือจะที่จะเนี่ยจะเสด็จประชับ
As I read the soldier's name, he will step forward and come before the generals and be awarded his medal.
Name lòng dòng dòng, giờ hãy cho nên lúc bề nên tờ lo tại họ không plin nữa nó.
Colonel Sai Deng Xiong, wounded in action. Next, Colonel Tu Long Yang. The next medal awarded Colonel Song Leng Song.